Mike. Hello? Hello, everyone. My name is Sejal Gotra, and I am the president of the Associated Student Government. And as a member of the Miramar College class of 2024, I would like to welcome you to today's ceremony. At this time, I would like to invite Malia Kunst up to the podium to begin our ceremony with the Miramar College Land Acknowledgement.
We recognize that San Diego Miramar College sits on the ancestral homeland of the Kumeyaay people who have lived in this area for well over 10,000 years. And we honor their past, present, and future connection to this land and its inherent connection to their identity. We acknowledge our occupation of unceded Kumeyaay land and the violent systemic injustices this has continuously perpetuated for Native peoples of this region. We pay respect to the Indigenous people of San Diego County, past, present, and future, and honor their continuing presence in their homeland and their spiritual beliefs that land does not belong to people, people belong to land. We also acknowledge that this is merely the beginning, and there is far more work to be done in an attempt to heal all of the injustices and inequities that still exist today and throughout their entire historical diaspora. Hopefully, we find a way to move forward together.
Thank you, Malia. Today, we are honored to have the San Diego Sheriff's Department Color Guard with us. Please stand as they enter and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, that's right, I know.
Thank you. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please welcome Cameron Fletcher, a former graduate intern at Miramar who will be leading us in the national anthem today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red bursting prove through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Cameron. Please join me in thanking Cameron, and please remain standing as the color guard exits. You may be seated. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to introduce Dr. Wesley Lundberg, the president of San Diego Miramar College. Please welcome him.
Morning. Let's try that again. Good morning. That's better. It's a celebration. Welcome to San Diego Miramar College's 2024 commencement ceremony. It is now my privilege to introduce to you our distinguished stage party. From the San Diego Community College District, Gregory Smith, our Chancellor, Bernie Reinerson, President of the Board of Trustees, Hazel Arroyo, Board Member, Mary Graham, Board Member, Craig Milgram, Board Member, Dr. Maria Nieto, Senior, and Sejal Gotra, who serves in a dual role as President of the Associated Student Government, and for San Diego Community College District as a student trustee. Also on stage are members of our campus leadership, Malia Kuntz, President of the Classified Senate, Brett Bell, Vice President of Administrative Services, Dr. Michael Odu, Vice President of Instruction, Adrian Gonzalez, Vice President of Student Services, and Professor Pablo Martin, President of the Academic Senate. I would also like us to acknowledge the Vice Chancellors from the District Office, my colleague presidents from our sister colleges, and members of the Miramar College Foundation Board who are here with us today. Could you all please stand? And would the audience please provide them with a round of applause for the contributions that they make to ensuring the success of our Miramar students. Thank you for being here. San Diego Miramar College takes great pride in the accomplishments of its students, and we are here today to honor the ultimate achievement, the successful completion of your educational program. Today marks a new beginning in the next stage of your life, whether that be entering the workforce or continuing your education. As you sit here today, you should be proud of this accomplishment, as most students who enter a community college never complete their educational journey. I am sure there were times when many of you felt like hanging up the towel, but you defied the odds and you persevered. Congratulations on your tenacity and pure grit in completing this segment of the journey of your life. I also want to acknowledge the pivotal role played by your support systems. As the adage says, it takes a village. So thank you to the family, friends, and loved ones who celebrate with you today. Your unwavering support has been instrumental in the success that we're celebrating today. Equally deserving of our gratitude are the faculty, administrators, and classified professionals whose dedication has guided the graduates toward their goals. Please join me in a round of applause to thank all the individuals in attendance who have supported you through this journey. Lastly, let's not forget the tremendous effort that goes into organizing an event of this magnitude. A resounding applause is due to all those who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes for several days, mind you, ensuring the success of today's ceremony. Your dedication and hard work have made this celebration possible. Congratulations. Now it is my pleasure to introduce the president of the San Diego Community College District Board of Trustees, Mr. Bernie Reinerson.
I'm so thrilled to be here with you today representing the Board of Trustees. Our elected board also includes Hasil Arroyo, Mary Graham, Craig Milgram, and Maria Nieto Senor. We have many responsibilities, but by far the most important one that we have is our participation in your commencement. Today is a joyful day, the culmination of so much of your hard work and sacrifice, and we are proud of each and every one of you for your accomplishments here as a student at Miramar College. So in preparing for what I wanted to say to you today, I asked ChatGPT to write me a 500-word inspirational speech for community college students. Well, I must say that AI gave me some pretty great things to say to you, but I threw that speech away. Instead, thank you. Instead, I just wanted to share a few thoughts about the future and what might help you overcome the challenges that you will be facing in the years ahead. The world you are entering as a Miramar College graduate is filled with opportunities, rapid changes, and huge challenges. And one of those challenges will be for you to continue to be a lifelong learner. Yes, we celebrate your diplomas and certificates today. That's just one positive step on your lifelong journey. I encourage all of you to commit to being a lifelong learner. That will not only ensure that you will be up to date on the skills you need in your chosen profession and chosen field, but also it will continue to expand your perspectives and your understanding of the world that we live in. Albert Einstein said, "Commit yourself to lifelong learning. The most valuable asset you have is your mind and what you put into it." Einstein developed the theory of relativity in his 20s, and he was still making contributions to physics in his 70s before he died, working on quantum mechanics and the unified field theory. Today, we have ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Claude, Jasper, and Synesthesia, and tons of other AI tools that are all out there waiting to help you. But by being a lifelong learner, you will remain in charge of your future and always be ready to overcome the challenges that life may put in front of you. Thank you for letting me share these thoughts with you, and thank you for the time you spent with us here at the San Diego Community College District. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Trustee Bernie, for your words of congratulations to the graduates. Now I would like to introduce the Chancellor of the San Diego Community College District, Greg Smith, to extend his congratulations.
Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be with you today as we celebrate the graduating class of 2024. As Chancellor, that deserves another round of applause, absolutely. As Chancellor, I have the privilege of serving and representing the San Diego Community College District, which this year has served more than 90,000 students at Miramar, City, Mesa Colleges, and the College of Continuing Education. Miramar College is an exceptional institution of teaching and learning, unique in its mixture of general education and professional academies for first responders in police, fire, and other fields. Miramar College serves a vital role in the Mira Mesa community, providing the skilled training necessary for our small and mid-sized businesses, providing pathways for thousands of students to go on to earn higher level degrees, and providing each student opportunities to expand their critical thinking, qualitative and quantitative reasoning, and civic engagement skills. Skills that I think are extraordinarily important in this moment. There's been much written and said in recent years questioning the value of higher education. I would invite any skeptic to come here to Miramar College and talk with our incredible faculty, our amazing students, our dedicated staff. The value is evident immediately. Higher education is the most reliable pathway to a fulfilling career, economic prosperity, a happier, healthier, and more rewarding life. As Trustee Ryderson mentioned, our world is evolving rapidly as artificial intelligence and new technologies change the way we communicate and get information about our world. In recent months, I've seen a lot of commercials about products that have integrated AI and touting AI features. One in particular struck me. There's a new smartphone on the market that allows you to manipulate photos after you take them. And in one of the popular commercials, a parent is gently tossing their baby into the air and then takes the phone and makes it look like they threw the baby several feet into the air. This may be a fun way to manipulate family photos, and that may be harmless. But you can imagine the dangers if we apply that technology to much more serious events. Truth has always been an elusive concept, subject to the manipulations of those with the power to control information and distort perceptions. That power has never been more pervasive. Higher education is where we learn the skills to pursue and find truth, make sense of our place in a complex, diverse world, and harness our intelligence and power to make a positive impact within our community. So to each member of our 2024 graduating class, I say thank you for investing amidst that doubt. Thank you for investing in yourself. Your journey to this moment began with a choice to take on many challenges, sacrifices, to invest in your future and the well-being of our communities. Thank you for making that choice. Thank you for the time and the effort, the commitment, resilience, persistence, and dedication you've put into your academic achievements. I expect that many of you, like me, had serious doubts about whether you could go to college and earn a degree or a certificate. Perhaps someone told you you were not capable of succeeding in college. Perhaps you had family and work demands that required great sacrifices to just be able to show up on time for a class. Well, I say, look at you now. You have overcome the challenges. You've proven yourself to all of us. You can achieve great things. We see you, we value you. Thank you. Our ceremony today is a celebration of the extraordinary commitment of our professors, counselors, and librarians. They've devoted their professional career to our students' success. What an extraordinary commitment to the health and well-being of our community. Thank you for the work that you do. Today is a celebration of our classified professionals. Everything we do here is made possible by the excellent work of our classified professionals. Once upon a time, we were standing on an undeveloped piece of land. To have the buildings we have, the services we have, the teaching and learning, that's what classified professionals do. We're incredibly fortunate to have outstanding and committed administrators and our exceptional president, Dr. Wes Lundberg, advocating relentlessly for your success. Public service in higher education is the most rewarding work one can undertake. Thank you for pursuing your academic goals with us and allowing us to fulfill our commitment to you and our community. Today is a celebration of so many families and friends who have supported our students in reaching this moment. To everyone joining us in celebrating our graduates, we are deeply grateful for the encouragement, guidance, and support you've provided. Thank you for being here and sharing this moment with us. Class of 2024, from this day forward, you carry the title College Graduate. Today, you join a great tradition of academic excellence at Miramar College. Wherever you go from here, you will always be part of our community and legacy. Please go forward and tell your story. Tell people about the doubts, the fears. Tell people about your failures, how you overcame those challenges, and tell them about how you succeeded. Your story just might be the inspiration that someone else needs to change their life. In closing, on behalf of the thousands of people working across our district to support your success, congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Chancellor Smith, for sharing your wisdom, and congratulations to our graduates. Before we move on, I'd like to share some highlights about this year's graduating class. Today, We are proud to announce that 1,395 associate degrees will be granted. Let me say that again, 1,395 people got through the pandemic to be here now. Of these degrees, 45% are associate degrees for transfer, which demonstrates that the college will have prepared almost half of its degree-earning students for transfer to a four-year university. In addition, 678 certificates of achievement will be awarded. Among our graduates today are 233 individuals who have earned a degree and made history in their families, as they are the first to receive a degree from an institution of higher education. In addition, it is my honor to announce that 87 graduates have earned an associate's degree and have done so with a perfect 4.0 GPA. That was 87 if you missed that. This remarkable feat speaks volumes about their dedication, discipline, and intellectual ability. We are incredibly honored to have 28 of these exceptional students with us today. Can these 28 students stand so we can give you an extra round of applause? Very nicely done. Congratulations to you all. This is an outstanding accomplishment. Commencement is an extraordinary ceremony, and today you are part of a highly valued and sacred academic tradition that dates back to the 12th century. Like those who have come before you, we celebrate the culmination of your dedication, hard work, and perseverance. For each graduate here today, this day represents not only the attainment of a degree or certificate, but also the beginning of a new chapter filled with endless possibilities and opportunities. As we come together on our beautiful campus, we reflect on the transformative power of education and its profound impact on each of us. So let us embrace this moment with joy, gratitude, and a deep sense of pride as we honor the incredible achievements of our graduates and send them forth to make their mark on the world. Let's celebrate this wonderful occasion by giving all of our graduates another big round of applause. At San Diego Miramar College, it takes the work and dedication of all of our administrative areas to help our students achieve their educational goals. At this time, I will invite Vice President Adrian Gonzalez to the podium to introduce this year's student commencement speaker, Sandrea Hsu.
Good morning and welcome. It's great to see all the families here. On behalf of the Student Services Division and my administrative colleagues over here, all of our faculty, staff, and administrators, I just want to congratulate all of our class of 2024. We're so excited to see you graduating today. I have the pleasure of introducing our student speaker. A great philosopher once stated, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." These timeless words encapsulate the spirit of this year's commencement speaker, Sandrea Hsu. Like many of our graduating students here today, this student speaker began her college journey with no real intent of immersing herself into the campus life. However, she walked along her unique path of discovery, and she found herself drawn to student leadership and campus engagement. This path has helped shape her into the amazing individual that she is today. Throughout her time at Miramar College, Sandrea has demonstrated both academic and athletic excellence. Not only is she graduating with a perfect 4.0, she also is recognized as the Miramar College Female Student Athlete of the Year, and was inducted into Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Some of her many accomplishments include being a software contributor to the Micromanager open source project, a software lead for the Miramar Engineering Club Hovercraft Competition, and an intern at the esteemed Computational Imaging Lab at UC Berkeley. Next fall, Sandrea will be continuing her academic journey at UC Berkeley. As a true Renaissance individual, Sandrea's interests extend beyond the classroom. Some of her other passions include hip-hop dance, literature, and a variety of sports. Please join me in welcoming an exceptional student who embodies the values of scholarship, leadership, and service, Miss Sandrea Shute.
Thank you, VP Gonzalez. Good morning, Chancellor Smith, members of the board, President Lundberg, Miramar College faculty, staff, family, friends, and last but not least, the Miramar graduating class of 2024. I am humbled and thrilled to have this opportunity to speak to you all today. We are here to celebrate our accomplishments, but I want to ask you this. What does it mean to be here today? Or rather, what was it that got you here today? For me, it was a few simple words, nothing cliche like I can do it or I believe in myself. No, it was two little words, what if? And these two little words had the power to change me from a shy, introverted girl who was content with just letting life happen to her to now someone who seizes every opportunity she can find. I essentially what-if'd my way to the stage here to tell you the three kinds of what-ifs that led to my growth. And I hope by the end of my speech, you can come to see a few of your own what-ifs too. The first is the big kind of what-ifs. These are the easiest to say no to because they require an openness to unfamiliar ideas and the courage to step out of our comfort zones. For this first kind of what-if, I want to tell you a fact about myself that the old me would have never believed in. I am the founder of the Society of Women Engineers Club here at Miramar College, also known as the SWE Club. How did this all happen? Well, the story goes, I was volunteering with my high school SWE Club when this lady next to me asked me, "Are you an engineer?" I told her, "Not yet, but I'm about to start my first year at Miramar so I could become one." Then she said to me, with much encouragement, "I think you should start a SWE Club at Miramar because they don't have one." Immediately in my head, I was going, oh my gosh, no way, that sounds so hard. I don't think I can. And honestly, I don't really want to. I mean, I was really only volunteering there so I wouldn't be rotting in my room just scrolling on my phone. But me, being the respectful person I am, I told her, sure, hoping that would put an end to the conversation. A couple days later, though, the idea came back to me, and I started to convince myself that it might be worth trying out. I mean, it was for a really good cause, to inspire more women like me to pursue engineering. And it might look good on my transfer application. So that's where it all started, just a random stranger pitching an idea to me, and me deciding to dream a little. There I was with a giant what if. What if I started the Society of Women Engineers at Miramar College? After getting that first big what if out of the way, I made way for smaller what ifs. This is the second kind of what if. I wasn't sure how to start a club, so I went with, what if I emailed a club advisor? What if I reached out to the girls in my class? However, there was a slight problem. I discovered I had a lot of fears. I was scared to send a single email. I was scared of my professors and school administrators, and I was scared to talk in front of a whole group of people. So I decided to make even smaller what ifs for myself. I went with, what if I closed my eyes as I sent that email? It worked. What if I pretended that the professor and school administrators were normal human beings? Turns out they were a lot friendlier than I thought. What if I took my contacts out as I stood in front of my club so I wouldn't see their facial expressions as I told them about my grand plans? This one didn't work out so well because I couldn't even see my own presentation.
As I braved through the little what ifs, the bigger what ifs got easier, and I got more and more confident along the way. However, that is not to say it was all smooth sailing, because it most definitely was not. If I could describe this whole process of starting a club, I would say it was like a very intense game of volleyball. The end goal is to win, but in order to win, I had to get through every single small point first. And I'll try my best at every point, but something can happen and I don't get the point. It is extremely frustrating, but the game goes on. So I gained some points, lost some points, gained a couple more points, and lost a couple more points, and eventually I won at the game. Now for the third kind of what if, this was the hardest one for me because it was the humble kind of what if. You see, I never really asked people for help. I thought that if I wanted something done, I had to do it myself. But as the Miramar Suite chapter came together, tasks piled up and I got overwhelmed. That is when I started to think, what if I delegated tasks to the executive board? What if I engaged all my club members in all the event discussions, plannings, asking them for feedback and advice on how to improve the club? And they did not disappoint. They helped lift a huge weight off my shoulders by coming up with the most amazing ideas that I would have never thought of. It was through this humble kind of what if that I realized it is a lot easier to do things collectively. And I have learned so much from each of my club members about how to be a better leader and, frankly, how to be a better human being. It is these people moments that I will never forget. Many of us are leaving Miramar College today with a lot of unknowns about our futures, and that is a part of life. But remember this, you can change into someone capable of taking on the future. Look for your what ifs, the big ones, little ones, and the humble ones. And don't forget, it is the amazing people all around you who can help you make that change. To everyone who has been on this journey with me, you know who you are. Thank you all for supporting me and helping me grow into the person I am today. Graduates, you too have people that have supported you. Don't forget to take the time to thank them. Congratulations, Miramar Class of 2024. And lastly, fly high, Jets.
Thank you, Sandra. And I have a certificate for you if you want to step back up here. Professor Pablo Martin, Academic Senate President, please step forward and present the class of 2024.
Thank you, Wes. Will the graduates please rise? I'm so lucky I get to do this part. It gives me great pleasure to present the graduating class of 2024. These students have successfully completed the requirements for Associate in Arts and Associate in Science degrees and for certificates in achievement. They have been duly recommended by the San Diego Miramar College faculty to receive their degrees and certificates, which will be conferred by the President of the Board of Trustees of the San Diego Community College District.
Time has come. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the San Diego Miramar College, these students have been presented and accepted as candidates for the degrees in Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and for certificates of achievement. By the authority vested in me by the state of California, the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges, and the Board of Trustees of the San Diego Community College District, I hereby confer upon you the degrees in the Associate of Arts, the Associate in Science, and the certificates of achievement you have earned, and all the rights and privileges to which you are entitled. Congratulations. Please come forward and accept your degrees.
Tejoldeep Gotra, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Sandrea Shu, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Pre-Engineering Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Christina Noel Miller, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Celine Therese Bravo, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer. Haley Sulin, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Jana Jocelyn Sawa, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Yvonne M. Ornelas, Associate of Paralegal. Beatrice Price, Associate of Child Development, Site Supervisor, Associate of Child Development. Christina Effie Christidis, Associate of Administrative Assistant, Honors. Diana Venegas, Associate of Sociology for Transfer, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Deanna George, Associate of Biology, Allied Health Track, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth. Samira Ibrahim, Associate of Communication Studies for Transfer, Honors. Whitney S. Anderson, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer. Kyle Composano, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Dean M. Aspinall, Associate of Automotive Technology, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Jose Luis Cruz, Associate of Automotive Technology, multiple certificates in automotive technology, honors. Lucas Michael Doon, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Owen C. Peralta, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Dominic D. Frank, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Pre-Engineering Studies, honors.
Tanner Lee Pinard, Associate of Business Management. Alvin Jeans Baptiste, Associate of Administration of Justice for transfer. Diana Michelle Herrera, Associate of Business Management, honors. Giovanni Martinez Ibarra, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of CSU General Education, Brett. Zarlef Resendez, Associate of Administration of Justice for transfer, Associate of Transfer Studies, honors, Associate of Arts. Kevin Infenstein, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Economics for transfer. Aloha Koala Kalani Yoza, Associate of Aviation Maintenance, Technology Airframe and Power Plant, Certificate of Aviation Maintenance, Technology Airframe and Power Plant, Certificate of CSU General Education, Brett. Nathan Shulin, Associate of Aviation Maintenance, Technology, Airframe and Power Plant. Kadret Omara, Associate of Aviation Maintenance, Technology, Airframe and PowerPoint, multiple certificates in aviation. Mariliana Fernando Santiago, Associate of Paralegal. Savannah Angelique Abreu, Associate of Biology for Allied Health. Laura Ariana Rodriguez, Associate of Administration of Justice Investigations, Associate of Administration of Justice Law Enforcement, Associate of Occupational Technical Studies. Audrey H. Lyons, Associate of English for transfer. Andrew M. Oliver, Associate of English for transfer, honors. Julia Thompson, Certificate of Professional Piloting. Isabella Malone, Associate of Professional Aeronautics. Quinn G. Molina, Associate of Professional Aeronautics, honors. Michael Javier Tilley, Associate of Professional Aeronautics. Carrie Lorraine Sampson, Associate of Accountancy. Lisa L. Olson, Associate of Biotechnology, honors. Lisbeth Riviera Arriaga, Associate of Biology, Allied Health Track.
Michael Refugio Corona, Associate of Business Administration for transfer, honors. Darren Anthony Lagura, Associate of Business Management. Ciel Alexandra Tondo, Associate of Psychology for Transfer. Bin Wok Mo, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Wen, Associate of Business Administration, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of Business Administration, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Dakota Reljic, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Honors. Evelyn N. Valdez, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Stephen Lay, Associate of Music Studies. Enrique Antonio Guerra Jr., Associate of Biology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Marnie Janelle Darby, Associate of Communication Studies for Transfer, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Suzanne Marie Estelo, Associate of Paralegal. Jesse Zygmunt Manu, Associate of Administration of Justice Law Enforcement, Honors. Jeremy Fortner, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Pre-Engineering Studies, Associate of Physics for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Shazi Shakil, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Political Science for Transfer, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth.
Mariela Osuna Martinez, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Annalise Christine Cordova, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Jacob T. Hyun, Associate of History for Transfer, Honors. Ian Gabriel Usobi, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors. Victoria Marie Mills, Associate of Audio Production and Engineering, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Tiana A. Martinez, Associate of Audio Production and Engineering, Honors. Yulia J. Valkma, Associate of Business Administration, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of Business Administration, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Razan Naimi, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Leslie Aurora Lopez Sanchez, Associate of Business Administration, Associate of Business Administration for transfer, Certificate of Business Administration, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education transfer. Geraldine Marie Maddox, Associate of Aviation Business Administration. Suzette A. Whitbecker, Associate of Administrative Assistant. Kara Elizabeth Marie Hamon, Associate of Child Development. Miriam Parwana, Associate of Science of Child Development, multiple certificates in child development. Blessy Joy Manoska Milan, Associate of Biology, Allied Health Track. Gerald N. Rivera, Associate of Biology for Allied Health. Manisha Raufi, Associate of Business Administration for transfer, Associate of Business Administration for transfer 2.0.
Tanya Morera, Associate of Psychology for transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education transfer, honors. Olga Luz Rodriguez Urias, Associate of Law, Public Policy, and Society for transfer, Associate of Paralegal. Furuchista Zairi, Associate of Business Administration for transfer, Associate of Business Administration, honors. Emma Pacera, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Kristen L. Rush, Associate of Child Development. Crystal Dawn Wiederhold, Associate of Administrative Assistant. Shane Koshi, Associate of Automotive Technology. Anna F. Rigby, Associate of Diesel Technology, Heavy Transportation Equipment Technology. Associate of Diesel Technology, Heavy Equipment Technology, Certificate of Achievement, Diesel Technology, Heavy Duty Transportation, Certificate of Achievement of Diesel Technology of Heavy Equipment. Jamil S. Williams, Associate of Science, Occupational Technical Studies. Alonso La Granados, Associate of Diesel Technology, Heavy Duty Transportation Technology, Associate of Diesel Technology, Heavy Equipment Technology, multiple certificates in diesel technology. Ryan Vincent Joint, Associate of Administration of Justice Investigations Specialization. Ronald L. Waymer, Jr., Associate of Administration of Justice for transfer. Abigail Para Rodriguez, Associate of Biology Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education transfer. Lashira Amber Martita O'Bannon L., Associate of Child Development. Jasmine Christabel Pilo, Associate of Political Science for Transfer. Audrey Acuna, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of CSU General Education, breadth. Nayeli Grajeda, Associate of Paralegal, Certificate of Paralegal. Somaya Fazel, Associate of Pre-Engineering Studies, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Associate of Physics for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Victoria L. Constantine, Associate of Biology for Transfer, Honors.
Taina Alonso Aurelio, Associate of Transfer Studies, Associate of Biology for Allied Health, Certificate of CSU General Education, breadth. Alif Somaz, Associate of Psychology, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer. Jalen Mura Sotora Steuben, Associate of English for Transfer, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of English Literature Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer. Tori T. Nguyen, Associate of Kinesiology for Transfer, Associate of Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, Certificate of Personal Training, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Roxy N. Ford, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Anthropology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Nagita D. Kampma, Associate of Aviation Business Administration, Associate of Business Management, Associate of Professional Aeronautics, Honors. Madeline P. Madura, Associate of Communication Studies for Transfer, Honors. Daphna Chen, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Honors. Deshaun Bradshaw, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Honors. Brianna Talisa Meza, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Honors. Rachel M. Nguyen, Associate of Child Development. Kelly Lynn Rainey, Associate of Paralegal, Certificate of Paralegal. Holly Elizabeth Adams, Associate of Paralegal, Certificate of Paralegal, Honors. John Philip Olau DeCastro, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer, Honors. Diego Lavana, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer, Honors. Arnie Daniel Granados Jimenez, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. William Nguyen, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Honors. Shannon Hall, Associate of Paralegal. Ivy Claire Wilson, Associate of Biology Studies. Tangia On, Associate of Biology Studies. Denise Natividad, Associate of Biology for Transfer, Honors.
V.A. Wynn, Associate of Biotechnology, Honors. Francesca Yap, Associate of Science and Biology for Transfer. Elissa Joy M. Pompo, Associate of Studio Arts for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Sakura N. Bindley, Associate of Biology for Transfer, Honors. Johnny Nguyen, Associate of Chemistry Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Ivy L. Malor, Associate of Anthropology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Amaturrahman M. Bile, Associate of Business Administration, Honors. Verna McQueenie, Certificate of Paralegal, Honors. Savra M. McQueenie, Associate of Professional Aeronautics, Certificate of Professional Piloting, Honors. Man-Tin Nguyen, Associate of Business Administration. Catherine S. Dodge, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Music Studies, Honors, Associate of Economics for Transfer. Ramzia Rahmani, Associate of Child Development, Honors. Zahira Nizami, Associate of Child Development. Sophia June McNeil, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Sarah K. Moll, Associate of Biology for Allied Health, Honors. Isabella Capizzo, Associate of Business Management, Certificate of Business Management. Samuel Frederick Hoxton Banyas, Associate of Political Science for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Sean Owens, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Matthew Reynolds, Associate of Communication Studies for Transfer. Jeffrey Eric Fisher, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Associate of Business Management, Honors. John R. Clayton, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Political Science for Transfer, Associate of Occupational Technical Studies, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth. Marilyn Wynn Deo, Associate of Chemistry Studies, Associate of Biology for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Michaela Crystal Sandoval, Associate of Exercise and Nutritional Sciences. Roxanne Karina Mirfachrai, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Biology Allied Health Track. Nicole P. Hoke, Associate of Psychology for Transfer. Carlos G. Garcia, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Rocky Tan Trong, Associate of Biology Allied Health Track, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Brittany Marie Anderson, Associate of Business Management. Tracy Domian, Associate of Child Development. Rika Nadine Abreu Apresto, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Brenda C. Gonzalez, Associate of Paralegal, Certificate of Paralegal. Malay Sin, Associate of Paralegal. Lillian Reyes Ban, Associate of Paralegal. Juliana Isabel Depositar Argana, Associate of Science, Biology for Allied Health, Honors. Valeria M. Munoz, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Jennifer Chinam Tang, Associate of Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, Honors. Jasmine Galicia Juarez, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Omar Ahmad Atempa, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 Nicole K. Dustin, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors.
Guadalupe Torres, Associate of Studio Arts for Transfer. Pearl Cruz, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors. Min Lee, Certificate of Child Development, Master Teacher, Honors. Amy R. Nicholas, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Sebastian Zertuche, Associate of Aviation Business Administration. Bonahi Conde Lorenza, Associate of Professional Aeronautics, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth Honors. Brian J. Hall, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Honors. Zachary Joseph, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Pre-Engineering Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer, Honors. Nogales? Nogales? Gerardo Olivares Nogales, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0. Juliana Sampson, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Honors. Jayanerica R. Kapunpun, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Honors. Joyce Villanueva Defun, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education, Breadth. Gleb Stolyarov, Associate of Economics for Transfer, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors. Igor Stolyarov, Certificate of Accountancy, Honors. Joel Mendoza Pablo, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Associate of Administration of Justice Law Enforcement Specialization. Heaven Yang, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0. Tobias Chance Burnett, Associate of Communication Studies for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth Honors. Antoinette M. Martine Perler, Associate of Paralegal, Certificate of Paralegal. Annalisa Rosemary Morin, Associate of Biology for Allied Health, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer. Ann Dao Lu, Certificate of Accountancy Honors. Christina Porras, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of CSU General Education, Breadth. David J. Gutierrez, Associate of Psychology for Transfer. Antonio Espinosa Bonilla, Associate of Automotive Technology. Christian Ortiz, Associate of Automotive Technology, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Yvette Joanna Estrada, Associate of Law Enforcement. Elena Versta, Associate of Paralegal Honors.
Sumaya Rose Abdulmati, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Kayla De Leon, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Arturo Gomez, Associate of Arts and Psychology for Transfer, and Master of Science Business Administration. Cindy Lee, Honors, Associate of Arts Visual Studies. Daniel J. Espino, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0. Yun Tuetar, Associate of Economics for Transfer, Associate of Political Science for Transfer, Honors. Christian Stephen Beckner, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors. Andy Tran, Associate of Aviation Maintenance, Technology, Airframe, and Power Plant, Certificate of Aviation Maintenance, Technology, Airframe, and Power Plant. Nathan Echave, Associate of Arts, Paralegal. Mary Carlson, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Honors. Blake Yin, Associate of Administrative Assistant, Honors. Christopher John Macabenta Medina, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Christian Romero Saraon, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth. Dominic A. Perez, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of History for Transfer, Honors. Alan Dang, Associate of Economics for Transfer, Honors. Emily Lynn Lindstrom, Certificate of Assistant Teacher, Certificate of Child Development Associate Teacher, Honors. Emma D. Nelson, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth. Armand Manassian, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Music Studies, Associate of Audio Production and Engineering, Certificate of Audio Production and Engineering, Honors. Hey, Natalie Takulog, Associate of Communication Studies for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Leslie Ann Gray Melville, Associate of Paralegal, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Sochi Wise, Associate of Biology for Allied Health. Morgan Faye Hetrick, Associate of Communication Studies for Transfer. Sanaa Shazad, Associate of Combined Drawing, Painting, Associate of Studio Arts for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Marquise Williams, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors. Paul Chual, Associate of Science Transfer, Business Administration for Transfer 2.0. Toby M. Zaremba, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer. Paul Parafina Gragasin, Associate of Automotive Technology. Christian S. Jimenez, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Mathematics for Transfer, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Donna Pham, Associate of Art Visual Studies, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Damian Ibarra, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Pauline Diane R. Hernandez, Certificate of Paralegal, Honors. Yvette Chin, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Associate of Administrative of Justice for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth. Sarah Gongora Hamad, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Honors.
Joni Elizabeth Gurola, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Eric Montero, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Aaron D. Monteros, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Victor Manuel Velasquez, Associate of Automotive Technology, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Pablo Antonio Roman Cruz, Associate of Automotive Technology, multiple certificates in automotive technology, honors. Jesus R. Aguilar, Associate of Automotive Technology, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Uriolo, Associate of Automotive Technology, multiple certificates in automotive technology, honors. John Nguyen, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Kevin Bomberlo, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Pokrana Chamran, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Rico Gabriel Jr., multiple certificates in automotive technology. Tamarin Davis, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Samuel Gonzalez Guzman, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Darren Yomsavin, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Mervin Gonzalez, multiple certificates in automotive technology. Sarah Lee, Associate of Biology Studies. Sun Hong Huyn, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. James Nguyen, Associate of Earth Science Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Sean Sugo Chon, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Regina Vartanova, Certificate of Personal Training. Michael Varden, Certificate of Personal Training. Benjamin Benitez Lumibao, Associate of Aviation Maintenance Technology, Airframe and Power Plant. Michael G. Palos, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth Honors. Ariana Leone, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Sophia Elaine Sonko Maristella, Associate of Business Management, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0. Laura Jewel Chokic, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Mathematics Studies for Transfer, Associate of Biology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer, Honors. Taylor Ferdon, Associate of Biology Studies, Associate of Chemistry Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer Honors. Sarah Ellen Tucker, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Chemistry Studies, Associate of Biology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Zainab Sinar, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors.
Kayla Marie Peterson, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Lisa Ellen Garner, Associate of Accountancy, Honors. Jessica Carla De Leon, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors. Daniel Tutuico Dueñas, Associate of Economics for Transfer, Certificate of Computer and Information Sciences. Halim Ho, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Honors. Jose A. Tejeda, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Jeremy J. Shelton, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Jonathan David Elias Palma, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Associate of Business Administration, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0. Cameron Robertson, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Biology for Transfer, Associate of Biology Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Kelvin De Leon, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Honors. Mohammed Hanif, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Pre-Engineering Studies, Associate of Mathematics for Transfer, Associate of Physics for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Norahuda Farji, Associate of Chemistry Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Madina Horami, Associate of Biology for Transfer, Associate of Chemistry Studies, Honors. Valeria Giselle Castro, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Christopher Monteclar, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Honors. Emily Rose Wynn, a Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Mary Coker Longwell, Business Administration, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of Business Administration, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Karan Rayford Jr., Associate of Business Administration. Wahid Moshfiq, Associate of Administrative Assistant, Honors. Jennifer Claire Elderts, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Jules Bunn, Associate of Humanities Studies, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Honors. Laiba Usman, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Efren I. Navarra, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Associate of Business Management, Associate of Entrepreneurship, Certificate of Entrepreneurship. Brandon Stephen Lee, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Associate of Biology Studies, Associate of Chemistry Studies, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Associate of Physics for Transfer, Honors. Bessie Casiroman Gabito, Associate of Accountancy with Honors, Associate of Business Administration, Associate of Business Management, Certificate of Business Management, Certificate of Business Administration, Honors. Roxana Esquivel, Associate of Biotechnology, Certificate of Biotechnology. Santi Zuleta, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Samantha Michelle Munoz Ayala, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Teresa Roman Avalos, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Stephanie Monique Rodella, Associate of Paralegal, Certificate of Paralegal. Brandon George Hernandez, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Arthur Harris, Associate in Political Science for Transfer. James Guillory, Associates of Science, Audio Production and Engineering. Victor Tran, Associate of Psychology for Transfer. Eric M. Vargas, Associate of Entry-Level Firefighter, Certificate of Entry-Level Firefighter.
Cannon Colby Sujan, Associate of Entry-Level Firefighting. Des Boussier, Associate of Fire Technology. Ashanta Lowe, Associate of Entry-Level Firefighting. Grace Vogel, Associate of Anthropology for Transfer. Trevor Standifer, Associate of Music Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Francisco J. Molina Benitez, Associate of Physics for Transfer Honors. Justin Pham, Associate of Pre-Engineering Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer Honors. Liam Drake Rubber, Associate of English for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Associate of Arts Engineering, Associate of Science Physics, Associate of Science Mathematics Honors. Colby Rambo, Associate of Chemistry Studies Honors. Liam Velasquez, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth. Lizette Diaz Quintana, Associate of Sociology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer. Jacob H. Reese, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Associate of Physics for Transfer. Matthew Betinol, Associate of Mathematics Studies, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer Honors. Willie N. Villanueva, Associate of English for Transfer. Prisha May Magbana Talabrico, Associate of Biology for Allied Health Honors. Rodriguez, Associate of Biology Allied Health Track Honors. Zachary Shane Kushner, Associate of Business Administration, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of Business Administration Honors. Ryan Matthew Kushner, Associate of Business Administration, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer Honors. Nicholas Voyer, Associate of Science in Fire Prevention Honors. Bradley M. Farnardo, Associate of Mathematics for Transfer Honors. Namad Pollock, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Political Science for Transfer Honors. Hudson P. Betts, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences. Calvin L. Smith, Jr., Associate of Professional Aeronautics. Marsha M. Hip, Certificate of Paralegal, Associate of Paralegal Honors. Hong Chen, Associate of Child Development, Certificate of Child Development Teacher Honors. Angela C. Ortner, Associate of Political Science for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors.
Yanhua Shi, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer, Honors. Ricardo Belmontes Jr., Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Associate of Economics for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Matthew V. Owens, Associate of Social and Behavioral Studies and Human Development Studies and Administration of Justice for Transfer. Travis Dignan, Associate of Diesel Technology, Heavy Equipment Technology. James Daniel Clark, Associate of Science, Diesel Technology, Heavy Equipment Technology. Cynthia Monique Gutierrez, Associate of Biology for Allied Health, Honors. Lucia Naval Foreman, Associate of Accountancy, Associate of Business Administration. Shanti Maikia Gidry, Associate of Biology for Allied Health. Luciana Sanchez, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors. Carolina Revoyar, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Honors. Lakeisha Gidry, Associate of Nutrition and Dietetics for Transfer. Fernando Ariel Lopez Saldana, Associate of Political Science for Transfer, Associate of Paralegal. Adrian Pineda Nicolas, Associate of Biotechnology, Certificate of Biotechnology, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Caroline DeJong Ziza, Associate of Biotechnology. Maya Acacia Cravens, Associate of Psychology for Transfer. Ryu Sutton, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Associate of Computer and Information Sciences, Certificate of Computer and Information Sciences. Giselle Aites, Associate of Biology for Allied Health, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Honors. Duke Bing Nguyen, Associate of Maintenance Technology, Airframe and Power Plant, multiple certificates in aviation, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth. Amber Marie Hayes, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer. Maya Fernandez, Associate of Psychology for Transfer. Sabrina Gilbert, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Michaela Samuels, Associate of Law, Public Policy, and Society for Transfer, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Stajanay Rose, Associate of Human Development Studies, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Nicholas Richard Sicalo, Associate of Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Honors. Marwa Abed Al-Qadir Ali, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Associate of Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, Certificate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer. Randy Osuna, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of Medical Laboratory Technology.
Pedro Santana, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth, Certificate of Medical Laboratory Technology. Fan Tran, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education Transfer, Honors. Adra Zaidi, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of Medical Laboratory Technology. Camille Ibal Daganasal, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Honors. Diana P. Javier, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of Medical Laboratory Technology. Elizabeth Lopez Fuentes, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology. April Isela Medina, Associate of Exercise and Nutritional Sciences, Associate of Medical Laboratory Technology, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer, Certificate of Medical Laboratory Technology. Iridian J. Almaraz, Associate of Paralegal. Neda Erica Hakila, Associate of Political Science for Transfer, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Honors. Lava S. Dico, Associate of Arts Visual Studies, Associate of Studio Arts for Transfer. Mariasa S. Dico, Associate of English Literature Studies, Associate of English for Transfer, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Certificate of CSU General Education, Breadth. Sophia Saidzinouzi, Associate of Biology Allied Health Track. Zohra Ameri, Associate of Child Development, Certificate of Child Development Teacher, Certificate of Child Development Associate Teacher. Haley Arias, Associate of Social and Behavioral Sciences, Associate of Administration of Justice for Transfer, Certificate of CSU General Education Breadth Honors. Brianna C. Romero Espinosa, Associate of Sociology for Transfer. Andrew Ewart, multiple certificates in automotive technology. MJ Majors, Associate of Psychology for Transfer, Certificate of Intersegmental General Education for Transfer. Tree Min Ta, Associate of Pre-Engineering Studies, Associate of Computer Science for Transfer Honors. Ryan James Chavez, Associate of Science in Business Administration for Transfer 2.0, Certificate of Intersegmental GE Transfer. ASG Secretary. And last, our ASG Secretary, Eureka Moore, Associate of Psychology for Transfer Honors.
Is the mic on? Never know when you walk up at the mic. So. Will the graduates please stand? Now that you have received your degrees and certificates, it is traditional to wear the tassel of your mortarboard on the left side rather than the right. Hold on a minute. Not so fast. With your right hand, please hold your tassel, and at my signal, you may turn it to the left. Now please turn your tassel. Congratulations, class of 2024. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates and their families. Thank you to all the faculty, staff, and guests for being a part of today's commencement ceremony. Now, as part of the recessional, I would like to invite stage guests to exit first, followed by the faculty and administrators, led by our academic marshals. Then our graduates will follow in the same order that you entered the ceremony, row by row. We ask that all family, friends, and guests remain seated until the end of the recessional. The stage party and faculty will form a double reception line just beyond the guest seating area in order to congratulate our graduates. Family, friends, and guests may then meet their graduate. Please feel free to walk around our beautiful campus to take photographs so that you may cherish those memories for years to come. Again, thank you for joining us for the 2024 San Diego Miramar College commencement ceremony.